Right now. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I keep wanting to say happy Monday. I don't know why it feels like Monday. And last week I kept feeling like every day was Saturday. I kept waking up and thinking every day was Saturday. Not sure why. I'm going to go and share this in the Confident Ladies Club real quick. If you guys are not a member yet in the Confident Ladies Club, it is a free Facebook community where I share tips, I share blog posts each week. Let's see, guys, I'm really bad at multitasking. It's not my zone of genius. I'm going to share this in the group real quick. Confident Ladies Club. Go on over onto Facebook and check it out and join if you haven't joined yet. There are over 3,500 women in the Confident Ladies Club now. I started it about 2.5 years ago, and it just continues to grow. If you're there, say hello, either on Facebook or Instagram. Today we're going to be talking about the waves of entrepreneurship. I see a bunch of you I think are here. Say hello. Hi to Wellbeing and Beyond. What is your name? I love when I know people's names because some people have business names on their accounts, but I love to see people's first names. Hello, hello. All right, let's open this up. So yeah, today we are going to chat about, here we go, riding the waves of entrepreneurship. It's Em. Hi, Em, nice to meet you. My sister's name is Em. So here in New York, it's a snowy day. We're actually pretty lucky because it's not heavy snow yet. So our schedules are a little wonky here, but I have a little bit of time now, and I figured I'm just gonna do my live like I always do and get to see you guys and spend some time together. Where is everyone coming from? Does everyone else have snow, or are some of you super lucky and in warm weather right now? I'd love to hear. And what's everyone drinking this morning? I've got coffee. I drink coffee all day long. Fun little secret, next to my laptop in my desk, look at this, a 15-cup coffee maker. This is a really good coffee maker. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go on Instagram. It's called Technivorm by Mocha Master. Got it years ago, and it's just like lasts forever. It brews your coffee like this. It's like instantaneous. And I have the office version, which is 15 cups. Trust me, I don't drink 15 cups a day. I wish I could, but I would be bouncing off the walls. Em says she's in the UK. Crazy snow last week, but thank God it's warming up a little. Wow, you're in the UK. Very, very cool. Yeah, a lot of my clients are all over the place. If you're there, please say hello. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm trying to think if I have anything exciting to share with you guys. This week I started my mastermind. So Monday was our first mastermind call. There are eight women who showed up on the call, but there are 10 women in the mastermind. It was phenomenal. It was like I wish I could show you guys a video of all of the women together. It was like they've known each other for years. Everyone was diving in, helping each other out. It was just like the most beautiful thing. I wanted to cry after. And guys, here's the thing. I'm not a crier, but like it's actually very hard for me to cry, except if I see something really sad, then I'll cry. But I get that feeling inside, like the feels where you just feel so much love and excitement and gratitude, and you want to cry. And that's how I've been feeling a lot lately. And actually, this blog post is sort of born out of, I've talked about this topic before in the past, but it's something that sort of revisited me. And I think it's something that revisits all of us in our businesses. This feeling of the waves of entrepreneurship, right? Like things do not just stay the same. There will be months that are, really busy for some people. They're big money makers for people. And then there's months where maybe people aren't making any money in their business, or maybe things are really quiet. The phone's not ringing. And my view on this is to allow that to happen. Like, I think everyone gets afraid of it. and they're fearful of like, oh my goodness, you know, is something changing in my business? Am I doing something wrong? And just know you're not. It's just what happens in business. There are times where there's lulls, and there's times where, you know, you're going to be really, really busy. And this whole blog post and topic this week is, that's our little bar back there. We like to make cocktails. We don't make them often enough though. So little side note. You have to invite that space in, because that's the time that you have permission to go and to work in your business. And I hear this all the time. And guys, I feel this all the time, where we get so caught up in serving our clients, our customers, which is exciting, right? When we're really busy and our plates are really full. But then we barely have any time to be creative ourselves or to work in our businesses and connect with people and build relationships, because that's how your business is built. It's from those connections. It's from doing those things. But it's like, I know a lot of people feel like there's like a feast or famine. It's like you're just working, and then it's quiet, and then people freak out, right? And they don't know what to do. But I say invite those quiet times in, because again, that's when you can be creative. That's when you can really strategize in your business and step back and say, all right, what's working, what's not working, what do I really want in my business? Because I think it's easy for us to just sort of go through the motions and just run the business. And, you know, I was sort of guilty of that for a while with, you know, having the baby and just trying to stay afloat and stay over water, not underwater. And not being able to like really be creative in my business. Like some of you may have even noticed that during that time when the baby was really little, like a lot of the stuff that was going out on like my Instagram and my Facebook was a lot of stuff that, you know, was sort of repurposed or things that I had talked about before, and it wasn't super creative and it didn't feel good. But for that season in my life, that's what I had to do, because that's what I had to do to stay above water and still be able to run my business. But then I had some space, and I actually allowed myself to have some space. So you guys know I've been on this book writing journey, which is, guys, it's quite a journey. That's all I can say to you. It's quite a journey. You would think it'd be so easy, right, just to write a book and like put it out there. There are so many mindset things that come up. Like it's pretty much all mindset. I give anyone who has published a book so much credit, because it's really not an easy thing. If you're trying to get an agent and a publisher, you know, you are constantly going to be critiqued. You're going to put your stuff out there. People are going to hate it. Some people are going to like it, but they're going to tell you that you're not big enough yet. Your platform's not big enough. You don't have enough followers. So you're going to be critiqued a lot, and you have to learn to grow thick skin. So that's what I've been doing. But going back to taking time off, I told myself, like I really wanted to get this proposal pitched to some agents before the new year. So I told myself for December, and you guys probably remember this, probably like mid-November or so, I closed all my spots and I said, I'm not taking anyone else. Hi, Heather. Good morning. Great to see you. And it was hard for me because I mean, I had a really full plate with clients, but it was hard to like not even take people on for a wait list or anything. Hi, Rachel. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Rachel's another New Yorker here. So it was hard, guys. So this is what happens. We pray. So I literally was praying all of November. God, please give me the strength to just go out there and say, I'm going to close down my programs right now, have a wait list up, and not take anyone until the first of the year, because I really want to focus on writing my book. And I kept praying, like, please give me the space. I really want to write my book. I really want to write my proposal. And then I had the courage and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Hey guys, closing down my programs right now for until the new year. I'm going to be working on my book, serving the clients I already have. See you next year. If you're interested in working with me, sign up for this wait list and I'll get in touch with you in the new year. And let me tell you, like, it's something I prayed for, right? I prayed for space, and it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world. I would find myself having these like panics every now and then, like, oh my God, why is no one reaching out? Like, why am I not getting new clients? I'm used to getting new clients all the time. This is really weird. Like, what's wrong with me? And I kept like having all this going on. And then I had to keep reminding myself, Kate, you've been praying for this. You've been asking God for space so you can go and work on your proposal and you can focus on the clients you already have. So I think that oftentimes, like, we want this space, and then once we get it, we're really afraid of it because it feels really uncomfortable to us. But I'm going to tell you, I finished my proposal during that time. I did it because I had that space. And even back when I had my other business, usually around the summertime with therapy, people are on vacation, so your office might be a little bit slower. And I remember I used to panic. I used to panic and think like, oh my God, is my business going to shut down? What's going to happen? Things are quieter. And let me tell you, during those times of quiet, I would get so creative in my business. I would come up with different workshops that I would want to host. I would come up with ways to like streamline my business even more, to give even better customer service. And I would grow so much in those times of quiet and peace. And I think, again, we fight it. We resist it because it feels uncomfortable. But guys, you have to jump into it. So I'm going to post this blog post for you guys. Let's see. So you can open it up. Post in the Confident Ladies Club. Those of you on Instagram, if you go to my, probably can't do it right now because you're watching, but after, if you go to my profile, go to my link tree, the blog post is there for you. But I just want to go through a couple little things with you guys. So, all right, my number one thing, these are just a few steps to help you start riding the waves, getting more comfortable with it. Number one, ask yourself, is this fear or excitement? This is something I say all the time. It's so simple. Fear and excitement feel the exact same way within. When we're excited about something, our heart starts to race, right? We maybe get a little bit sweaty. We want to like jump. We might feel a little jittery, maybe a little even anxious. So, I think of like when I got engaged, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Just like almost feeling panic, but excitement. And then fear feels the same exact way, right? If I have to go and speak somewhere in front of a lot of people, that fear starts to run through my mind. At least I think it's fear sometimes. I know that part of it's excitement. But again, fear and excitement feel the same exact way. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Jamie's in the same mastermind as me. Awesome. And she has the most beautiful voice, guys. Beautiful voice. And that's not even her business. Like, that's just her talent. So cool. So again, because it feels the same way in our bodies, we sometimes get them confused, right? And I think most of the time, I would say 85% of the time, we're really just excited and we're not scared. All right? So that's the first thing to tell yourself and ask yourself, is it really fear or excitement? Number two, welcome the waves. Okay, so I have this little analogy. Remember when you were a kid, and maybe this is true for some of you still as grown-ups, it's actually true for me sometimes because I get a little bit nervous in water. You go to the beach and the waves are coming at you, and especially a little kid, because they don't know better, what do? They run away from the waves. They start running towards the shore because they're scared. And when they do that, what happens? The wave goes over them. They get all stuck in the jumble, the shells, the sand, and they get spit back out onto the beach. And guys, sadly, this still happens to me sometimes because I resist the fear. I don't go towards it. I go away from it. So pretty embarrassing, but I get a little bit afraid of the water sometimes. I'm not the best swimmer in the world. So yeah, you can just visualize that right now. It's funny. It's pretty funny. And the good thing is I like to laugh at myself. So I'll be the person who gets like spun in the waves, spit out, and then I'll just be sitting there laughing. And everyone's laughing at me because I'm laughing at myself. So as little kids, we tend to do the same thing, right? Like we know if we just were to dive into the wave, right, and just ride the wave, ride the uncomfortable, go towards that scary thing, it would be so much easier. So that's my thing, is you have to just ride the wave. You've got to get used to it and not run away from it, because when you run away from it, you don't learn anything, right? It only can actually hurt you. The next thing, number 3, is celebrate the big and little wins. I think all of us are guilty of this one. Sometimes we forget to celebrate even the little things. Guys, I'm going to be doing some gratitude writing later. Keep a gratitude journal, okay? Because literally, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable right now. Let's go back. What's today? Today is March 7th. Let's see what was going on. This is like my diary. Do I have anything in March? Oh my God. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is February 7th. Okay. I might read this to you like, dear diary. So this is from February 7th, 2017. I said that I woke up with so much. So this is how I do my gratitude journal, guys. It's a little bit different. When I'm feeling anxious, feeling scared, right? Like maybe experiencing what we're talking about today, I go and write in my gratitude journal, because when I face the fear and when I talk about it, it starts to make it feel a little bit easier. Oh, Deanne is here. Hi, Deanne. Yay, so glad you made it live. And I know this is a hard time for you because you are all the way in Australia, and Rachel said stuck in the jumble. So true. Yeah, it's really scary. Anna, good morning. Hello, love. True, you have to go through it and it makes you stronger. Love the openness. Yeah. So what I do is when I'm feeling overwhelmed, maybe we're in that place of riding those waves of entrepreneurship, right? I go into my journal, my gratitude journal. I write about the fears. I write about what I'm going through. And then I start to talk about what I'm grateful for and what I do have in my life. And then I flip back and I look at maybe a few months prior or the year prior, and I see like what's been going on. So for me, grateful for your videos. Greetings from Germany. Wow, great to see you, Deanne. I'm going to share with you guys here that February 7th of 2017, I woke up with so much anxiety of the future. I spent Sunday evening worrying about taking maternity and not bringing money into my business, right? That's pretty scary when you're used to bringing in a certain amount of money in your business, because when we're business owners, it's not like we get like a paid maternity or anything. It's like, if you want to take off, then there's zero income coming in unless you have passive stuff set up. Let's see what else. I'm going to just try to find little nuggets from this. Kate, so I had this like download from God, Kate, surrender it all. And then I said, I surrender. And there's actually a verse on this page, because this has a verse every day. And the verse while I was writing this entry says, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalms 27:1. Even more confirmation seeing this verse. Let go and let God. I know I put the work in. Why not let Him take over? As soon as I did, things clicked. Clients booked my 3-month with ease. Retreat center was even more beautiful, and the dates were available for us. Oh yeah, because I was planning a retreat during this time. We got pre-approved for the mortgage. Oh yeah, we did. We bought another house another building during that time. Wow, like these are things we forget, guys, right? This is fun. I'm reading my diary to you. Oh my goodness. So I still, listen to this. I still had my office space, February 7th of 2017. I had my office space still of my therapy practice because I was going through this thing where I was afraid to let it go. Even though I wasn't seeing clients, I was afraid to let it go, because if I let it go, what would happen if during maternity my coaching business just failed and I had to go back to being a therapist? So this is when I surrendered that and I let go, and I emailed the people of the office and said, hey, I'm canceling my office. I don't need it anymore. You're awesome. So glad I clicked on your live. I hope to see more of God's blessings in your life. Oh, thank you so much. I hope to see God's blessings in your life too. Wow. He always has under control. Why do I even worry? He always makes a way. Going to keep trusting and believing, and I have nothing to fear. And then I reflected back, I guess, to February of 2016, and I said, all I can say is, wow, why do I ever doubt his goodness? So, guys, just remember, again, those lulls, those things that are happening in business when business isn't super busy, it's all happening for a reason, okay? Embrace it. Take that time. Allow yourself to plan for the future. Allow yourself to get creative in your business, to get caught up on stuff, right? Because it's so easy, like, to just feel behind all the time and feel like we're just surviving. Let me see what else I had for you in the blog post, the next little bullet. So again, okay, so that I talked about that because of the celebrating of the big and the little wins. Like, always celebrate, always celebrate. And then number 4 is like welcoming the lulls. I know it doesn't sound fun, but you've got to just allow them to come in, because again, this is what gives you space to be able to plan for the future and be able to prepare, even if it's a time that you just need to rest. You need to rest because the next season of your life is going to be really busy and really full. I love that you're sharing this with us, because today I've totally shifted into that surrendering space and it's totally working out. And I'm so happy to hear that. Yay! And Deanne says, so glad you read that. Makes me know you've been through the doubts. Oh my goodness. Deanne, I'm like, I have been through so many doubts. Trust me. I believe in the universe and often just say, I give up and let higher self to guide. Yes, I love that. I love that. Yes, we just surrender. And it's, yeah, we give it up, we surrender, and we just allow, for me, it's God. For some of you, it might be the universe, to take over and to just take control of what's going on. And yeah, Deanne, trust me, every new season, like, mindset stuff is not something that, like, I can't sit here and tell you guys that, like, my mindset's completely fixed and I'm a mindset coach. No, these are things we have to continually work on. And the great thing is, here's the thing. If you are experiencing a mindset issue in your life or a fear issue, what it probably means is that you're stepping outside your comfort zone. If I was doing the same thing all the time, I wouldn't have anything to fear. And what that means is that I wouldn't be growing. So I think it's actually a good sign when we have some fears, because it means that we're just pushing ourselves outside our comfort zone and we're trying something that's a little bit scary. So we have a couple things in the works right now, and it's pretty scary, like really scary, guys, really scary. And I know that it's okay, because it just means that these are things that are huge opportunities, and they're just pushing and stretching and growing us. And I mean, anyone that you admire who you feel is like 10 steps ahead of you or 1,000 steps ahead of you, let's say Oprah for me, or Marie Forleo, trust me, they're afraid of things too. They've got fears, they've got insecurities, they've got blocks and things that are holding them back from where they see as success. Hi, Kat, how's it going? No matter where you are, like, it's always going to happen. And if you can accept that and just be okay with it, it makes it so much easier. So that's all I got for you today. I love you guys. I probably look like weird on one of these screens because I've actually really just sort of been looking at the Instagram screen. I'm going to get used to this one of these days. But I'm so excited that a bunch of you were here and spent the morning with me. Let me know if you have any questions, any other thoughts. If you're on Instagram, message me. If you're on Facebook, leave the comment. And guys, don't forget, Thursday, March 22nd, I'm going to be in Austin, Texas. And I would love to meet some of you. If you guys are local, if you're going to be in town, let me know, because I'm going to find a place that we can meet in the morning, grab coffee, maybe a bite to eat, and just hang out and get to know each other. I think I have two or three ladies who have committed and said they'll be there. So if any other of you guys are free, I'd love to meet you. And I will be doing more meetups in the future in New York. So those of my people who are local, if you haven't been to one of my meetups yet and you're interested, please message me so I can put you on the list. Yay, Kat says nothing like a little mindset in the morning with her little coffee. Yes, yes, yes. Big things are happening for Kat. Kat is one of my mastermind ladies. I'm super excited for her and her business. And actually, if you guys are still interested in the mastermind, I am going to be taking people, allowing other people to join in here and there. So if I feel like you're a really good fit and it's something that you want to do, and I feel like you're a good fit for the girls who are already there, we'll let you come in. It's as easy as that. Yes, you won't be missing out at all. Rachel says, thank you for your honesty and vulnerability, Kate. I always appreciate your fresh perspective. Thank you, Rachel. It's always such a blessing to see you here. You're just one of those people who just shine and just like bring something special to the room. So thank you. All right, loves. Mwah. I'll see you all soon.